I am picking up on this soft and sweet energy of somebody dealing with, I hear like a raging psychopath, but you know, we could just be metaphor here. We'll see. But there's a very aggressive energy around you. And Beyonce, the song, "You Won't Take My Soul, You Won't Take My Soul." You know that song? There's this like energy where you're soft, you're sweet, you're meek, you're gentle, okay? And you're like, I just want to come to work and be at peace, or I just want to be in peace. I don't want to be bothered. Like, I just don't want the conflict, okay? Whatever that energy is, we're gonna work through it, because whatever they're doing, whatever's going on around you, actually I'm gonna pull one of these first. It's giving me this vibe that you're about to surrender your light, and we don't do that. We don't do that over here, okay? So let's see what's going on outside of you. What's going on outside of you? Child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to report something, neglect, or abuse. So this is like parent intimidation. This could be parent alienation. I'm seeing, okay, so using children, obviously child services. So we're gonna take this literal and metaphor for now, just because it's one card, because this could be your inner child as well, reflecting with meditation here. Your inner child could be needing love. I went and saw Mufasa, and I cried for 5 minutes straight in the first like 10 minutes. And I could not contain myself, because my inner child needed to be loved. My inner child literally needed me to hold her through the movie, the beginning of the movie. So let's see, I got legal issues here, photo proof. So somebody could be trying to use evidence against you and your heart. So let's see what else we have. What do I want to use? Okay, I'm gonna use some tarot. Kids at risk. Back outside. That song is very empowering. It's like, you need empowerment, you need encouragement, you need to know that you are protected and safe right now. You feel very out of control, like you don't know what to do. There's a lot of self-defense here. 6 of Wands. This is victory, but interesting. You don't feel victorious. You don't feel victorious. Okay. These are good cards. These are good cards. You're moving out of a situation that's going to bring balance into your life. There's a lot of movement here. There's knowledge there. Oh gosh, there's knowledge, emotions. All right. You won't take my soul. You won't take my soul. Look, this is existential tarot, so let's dive into the metaphysics, the spirit world. Holy angels and messengers of the Most High, those with authority to guide humanity towards the path of righteousness, balance, and peace. Please protect us from harm as we navigate this space for correction that will align us to the highest good. Oh gosh, you gotta okay. Align us to the highest good for ourselves and those we influence. We are grateful and willing to understand for the good of all. We walk in faith, not fear. We are strong and can cultivate and comprehend what you provide for us today, and we thank you. I got asylum here, and I got it in the realm of like needing asylum. So there could be a literal child that needs asylum, meaning like safety, getting out of a situation. So let's see what comes out here. Yeah, we bury our unfinished business and we date our unfinished business. Keanu Reeves. Okay. Waking up. Separating yourself, waking up. You're getting signs and symbols. You're being asked to elevate your vibration. So there's an attachment that you have to 3D where they're like trying to draw you back in, they're trying to pull you back in, they're trying to manipulate and coerce you. I'm seeing a boss again. This is just an authority figure because they feel they own you in a way. So this entity that has whatever, at some point, maybe convinced you that you had to do what it told you to do, I guess. It doesn't like that you're walking away. Golden child, again, child. There's a lot of child energy here. The golden child is the extension of, I'm hearing perpetrator, of the perpetrator. So they want you to walk, talk, and act and express in the way they say you need to. They don't like that you're stepping out of line. They don't want your soul to break free. They had you for a minute. They had you for a minute. They had you for a minute. Incubus, which is a male sex demon. They're very attractive. It's non-physical. You know, they're inside of a physical being, but this is a incubus. We're not talking about flesh here, but they use the flesh. So I said, convinces, coerces over time, and then they possess. So listen, we're going to dive in the spirit world here without fear. We're going to listen to understand. Most demonologists agree long-term consensual relationships with demons and humans are possible. A relationship of pain and toxicity, a pleasurable experience. So you're dealing with a long-term attachment you've had to an entity, in this case, an incubus. So you have a male that you have had intercourse with, that's quite literal, and they are not wanting to let you go. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling you, Keanu Reeves, break free. So your inner child, or you have a literal child with this person, and they are not trying to let you go. Sodom and Gomorrah, get the F out. Get out, okay? Don't turn back. Don't turn back. This is a lesson of mixing and mingling with the wrong beings, okay? The kingdom of God belongs to those who receive it like a child. There's a lot of child going on here. Entrance to the kingdom is given, not earned. Tap into your innocence here. Rage outburst. This person's upset. They're going to use every angle to get at you. If you have children, they're going to use them. If you have any connection, they're going to use every single connection you have. Intellectual, mental, emotional, spiritual. So if you text this person, if you have social media, delete, remove, block. This is you need to completely detach. I'm seeing Professor Van, listen, he's a narcissistic, he's the one who defined and created narcissistic abuse in all of psychology. He's the original, okay? He made this a thing because he's a diagnosed one. I can't think of his name right now. Professor Van, it's a Russian man, I don't know. Anyways, he's coming up in my mind because there's so much going on in your mental right now where anytime you're in your own thoughts, they're not your own thoughts anymore. So you're coerced, you've been convinced, you perceive, you're no longer thinking straight and clearly. This is why you're being asked to tap into your inner child, because when you were a child, maybe you were coerced by people at a young age, but at some point you weren't. At some point you were pure. And this monster has been after you in probably many, many forms. So what you're being asked to do is to recognize what you do have. I saw that 10 on the clock, which I'm looking at this 10 of Pentacles. So it's really grounding yourself in the material. What do you have? Do you have your life? Do you have breath? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a car? Do you have a job? I don't know. Attach yourself to the earth at this time if you can find tangible reasons to exist, because the mental stuff that I'm picking up on, it's clouding your judgment right now. I literally was I was dropping things right before I came in this energy. I was dropping things, and it's like I wasn't rushing, but I was dropping things. It's like I wasn't all the way in it. So it's like you're disassociating heavy, and you're not present, and you need to be present. We want you in control of your being, of your vessel, your spaceship. We want you to drive the vehicle. And if you can't, give it to God. Be like, God, can you please drive my spaceship right now? Because I can't do it. Take 1111. Sometimes if we can't do it, we can ask God to do it. And just like you can be possessed by demons, you can be possessed by angels and God too. So if you need God to come in and take over for a minute while you rest inside, that's fine. Disassociation is a real tool. So you can get out of the situation. This hearing voices. Like I said, when everything's shut off, you're just hearing things. It's other voices in your head. It sounds like you though. You think it's you. You like talking down to yourself. You're diminishing yourself, because this incubus wants to do that to you. This incubus wants to make you feel like you need to submit to it. It wants you to feel small, that you don't have a way out. Okay, so it's God's side and the other side, period. Let's get some animals. Wasn't I seeing some animals? What were the animals? I see the police out the window, literally. Reflecting. Ruminating. Are you ruminating? We battle against flesh and blood. Wait, we do not battle against flesh and blood, but principalities and places we cannot see. You're dealing with things outside of yourself. Jesus could be helpful at this time. However you connect to the divine, whatever you connect. There's so many interdimensional ascended masters that you can ask for divine assistance, because we're trapped here for right now. The black egg, wow, that's with the deer in reverse, because you're being hunted. You need to call on some divine assistance at this time. What does the black egg want to tell you? You are going to be okay, I'll tell you that. I know that it seems chaotic at this moment, but breathing is another way. Really ground yourself in the now. Really focus on your body, taking care of yourself, because you might be really like getting really tensed up right now. And we want you to, move your body, like open it up. Open up your body in small ways. Take a shower and focus on literally touching your body. Go somewhere and have someone touch your body, like go get your hair cut, go get a physical sensation of another human, a child. If you have a child, hug up on your child. There needs to be human contact that's not this incubus. And it will help regulate your nervous system. Your nervous system feels very unruly, unwired, out of control. So the black egg is speaking from an authentic voice and the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. The living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment and every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. Speak up. So I don't mean like you're not, but you're blocking the truth because this being has you convinced that, I'm telling you, they have pushed you into a corner and trained your brain to tell the story they want you to tell in a way they want you to tell it. And that's not your story. Your story is, like I said, the energy I was picking up on in the beginning is you're beautiful. You're soft. You're sweet like honey. You're a kind, gentle, deer-like animal. And you're beautiful, okay? And you're powerful. Look at these animals. These are your power animals in this moment. The deer's coming in to say, your meek and gentle nature is part of what makes you beautiful. There's some physical thing about you that makes you beautiful, that stands out, that you're currently not tapping into because you're giving it all to this other energy and this power right here. This is an independent animal with so much power, so much fire, so much, also this is a mother energy for me. It's like nurture with power. Stand in your power. Nurture yourself by standing in your power. Nurture yourself by standing in your power. Don't skip over the fine print. Protect yourself. Don't keep, I know that it's going to be like, don't beat yourself up. Let yourself fail. Let yourself sit in failure and grief and sorrow and sadness and any energies you need to be in temporarily to get you to the next place. We're only worried about one step at a time right here. So if you need to, be numb even, I don't mean numb yourself with anything, but like sometimes you have to numb yourself to get things done, to be disciplined, to be organized, to do step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to get the stuff done. So if you have to like turn off the thoughts, and I'm just seeing a mother really beating herself up about her children and what's going on between you and them or the child's father or whatever, because it is a human being you're dealing with. I understand empathetically, we are humans and we love each other and we should be together in harmony and balance. But some people choose to invite in these entities that are there to destroy and break apart and not allow the family to to work or for people to get the message to you clearly. These little micro attacks, these little microaggression, it's like they can't control your choices, your free will, and what you're going to do, but they can try to convince you to do what they want you to do. So they're going to try to whisper in your ear. They're going to try to put things in your imagination. They have the ability, the spirit world is full of beings that from high level to low level can influence and persuade and coerce. This is an art form. And they will send all types of This is an angel. Smile. They will send all types. Smile. Look. They will send all types of light form. Shadow? I don't know. Is it light? I don't know. But they will send these beings at you to try to keep you in contract, okay? So focus on the steps you need to take. What is the steps you need to take? Grounding. It's really about grounding right now and not worrying about, I'm seeing so many problems. I'm seeing bills, I'm seeing the stress of work and the demand of life. No, we're worried about mental health right now. Maturing, young adult, learning, and still growing. I know the Matrix will try to pressure you to do all these things. Right now, it's about you. Right now, it's about focusing on what do I need today, right now, to feel good, to feel safe, to feel like, can I feed myself something I really want that would be nourishing to my body? Or go to a nature area where I can, even if I have to sit in my car because it's cold, and sit there, just turn my phone off. You know? I feel like you're gonna see something. You're gonna get small little symbols along the way. You're being guided to get really, really intimate with God, with Creator, with Universe. Keep your head up. Tupac. Keep your head up. Ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy because the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry. I don't even know if it's the same song right now, but be in a flow of, like, is there some music that you can listen to? I know it's going to be almost like background noise because these voices are so loud and they want to tell you that you're crazy or that you're stupid or that you're dumb and you can't do this on your own and you're abandoning and destroying and you're doing all these horrible things that they're going to project onto you. That's a projection. We need to separate the voices and your voice and your mind and the voice of God. So slowing down, finding a place to meditate, finding a place to center yourself, to ground yourself into the earth and into things that make you feel good. Very, very important. Knowing that you are strong enough, that you are not some weak, go out with a bang. However, don't get in trouble. Go out with a bang is an intellectual strategy. Like, be smart. Okay, you're stressed. This is too stressful. This is too much. It's chaos. Like, we need to turn the volume down on the voices that have had way too much control. Salt bath, salt bath, salt bath, salt bath. Take many salt baths. Earth. The earth is trying to connect to you. Nature is calm. It's still. It's slow. It's solid. It is a force of a foundation. It wants you to root yourself. Use a freaking condom. It wants you to root yourself. Because this energy with an incubus, you're making spirit contracts behind the scene. And they want you to be very aware of what you're doing. And I know language is, it seems like it's not much, but everything you speak is manifesting something. So every time you use words, you're literally spelling, you're spell casting. So the thoughts that are inspiring what you say is also a reflection, okay? So be cognizant. I don't know. Cognizant? I don't even know what that means. Cognizant. You're moving out of this. You're moving out of this. Feel the peace. Recognize that you are safe and that whatever the voices are saying, Whatever the negative voices are saying, they don't have to be true unless you allow it. You can get out of this. You know how to get out of this. Somebody's teacher, Gen Gamma. Why is Gen Gamma here? That's way too far in the future. Maybe it's trying to say that you have a bright future, because that's 2040. There's the galaxy. It's a really big message, guys. I'm fine with big messages, but how are we on Earth? And then we just jumped into the universe, into the galaxy like that. 2040, that's real far away. Gen Gamma. You might be having a child in the future that comes from okay. So they're kind of showing me that there's a child in your future. It could be yours, it could be a different child, I don't know. But they're coming from outer space. They're coming from the universe. Right now you feel like you're in prison, you feel trapped, but you're being strengthened. You're being given armor and weapons and tools, and you're becoming a warrior. You're becoming strong and powerful. And there's a being coming from the galaxy, from another time and space, that's going to trust you with their development. You're going to be a teacher for them. You're going to be a teacher for a future child. There's so much mother energy with the egg and the child, and it's a lot of stress right now, but it's what's strengthening you. They're asking you to look forward with optimism, knowing that you're being, God is correcting you to align you to the version of yourself that you can be exactly what you see yourself as, that you have forgotten, that your inner child knows that you can become. So it seems very stressful right now, but it's Hollywood. Yeah, don't watch that royalty. Don't watch this Hollywood stuff. It's just bringing your vibration down. You are royalty. So there's blood in your bloodline. They want you to know that you come from somewhere very special, which is why this incubus is after you. Instinct. Trust your instincts. This is an experiment. Look at it more as a play, as fun. Understand that it gets deep, and it's going to get deeper. Go down it like a slide. Jump into the portal like for fun. Have more of an optimistic, open mind about what's happening to you. We're hyper focused on an entity that works for a dark force, when we could be focused on the positive things that can come, that we can create. So understand that when you trust your instinct, oh my gosh, when you trust your instinct here, you're not crazy. Borderline personality disorder and psychosis just kind of showed itself. It's like, don't go looking up all this stuff. Am I crazy? Do I need medicine? No, I can't, I'm not a medical nothing. So if you need to do what you need to do, do it. But I'm being told that you're not crazy. When a person has difficulty expressing, experiencing, or identifying their emotions, it's linked with PTSD and autism. Emotional blindness, a neuropsychological phenomenon. Your emotions are currently numbed and blocked because your beautiful energy that you are has been hijacked by this being, and you've numbed your emotions so deep and dark because it's a little bit of it's a betrayal of yourself, and you're like, having to face it is hard. You're like, oh my gosh, like I did this to myself, and then you sit in this beating yourself up energy, and then you go distract yourself with Hollywood, and it just makes you feel even worse, when that's not the truth. The truth is you're amazing, you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're powerful, and you're gentle. And it's okay to be gentle. It's okay to be soft. I know this world wants to make you feel like you're crazy for being soft, but nothing's wrong with being soft, okay? So that's what I have for you. Oh yeah, this mofo on the top here. Look, don't listen to this person. I'll tell you that right now. This type of person, if you have any type of person like this in your life, they're crazy and you're not. So follow your heart, trust your instincts, open your being to God for guidance, for love, to show you. The Holy Spirit will guide you. God got you, okay? I promise. All right, let's clear the energy. Breathe and ground yourself. You are safe. You got this. Okay, see you. Thank you.